A very good evening, everyone. And me, myself, Priya, is back again with the Hindu editorial analysis from the newspaper, from Hindu newspaper, which is given on 7 August 2020. And I'm going to continue the second article of today's paper. And I'm very thankful to everyone who have watched my first video on the article of groundbreaking. So we'll move on very quick and faster into the second article. What is the second article? Cartographic challenge. Cartographic challenge. What is meant by cartographic? It's a noun relating to the science of drawing maps. For example, he started his own cartographic print company. What are you thinking? Everyone will have some idea of any word. What is meant by this? Relating to the science of drawing maps. So, it is the story of Pakistan, between Pakistan. So, and Pakistan and Jammu Kashmir, okay? Pakistan's new map is intended to Pakistan, fighting, everyone know that Jammu Kashmir, which is in India. New map of India and Pakistan. Pakistan's new map is intended to provoke India and internationalize the border disputes. The Ministry of External Affairs has termed Pakistan's announcement of a new political map which asserts its claims on Jammu and Kashmir, Siachen and Sir Creek and lays a new claim to Junagadh as an excise and political absurdity and accused Pakistan of attempting a form of territorial aggrandizement supported by cross-border terrorism. The Ministry of External Affairs has termed Pakistan's announcement of a new political map, which assert as a verb, meaning of it is declare, maintain, state, claimed. For example, the minister asserted that he had no intention of resigning. It claims Jammu and Kashmir, Siachen and Sir Creek and lays a new claim to Junagadh as an excise and political absurdity and accused Pakistan of attempting a former territorial aggrandizement. Aggrandizement is nothing but act of increasing the wealth and prestige or power of something. For example, he does charity but personal aggrandizement in his movie. Pakistan's decision to issue the map a tit-for-tat maneuver in return for India's decision to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir a year ago appears to reset several agreements with India that have been concretized over the past 70 years. Pakistan's decision to issue the map, and it is a tit-for-tat maneuver in return for India's decision to reorganize Jammu and Kashmir a year ago, appears to reset several agreements with India that have been concretized over past 70 years. What is meant by concretized? The parts of speech of concretized is noun. Concretized is nothing but make real, give tangible form to. For example, the theme park is an attempt to concretize our fantasies about dinosaurs. The map, the Imran Khan government is nothing but Pakistani government, unveiled lays claim to all of Jammu and Kashmir. Unveiled is nothing but reveal, present, disclose. For example, the minister unveiled the state. Unveiled lays claim to all Jammu and Kashmir. This far shown as disputed territory. It's far shown it as a disputed territory. Draws a line demarcating. It draws a line demarcating. D is to divide, demarcating Gilgit-Baltistan separately from the part of Kashmir under its control. Pakistan POK, Pakistan occupied Kashmir and renames Jammu and Kashmir as Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. It's like Jammu and Kashmir is in our country. It's India. It's in India. The new map leaves the claim line with Ladakh unclear. This new map does not show Ladakh very clearly. While each of these acts is outrageous for New Delhi, it should also be questioned in Islamabad. Pakistan's claim to all of Jammu and Kashmir but not Ladakh goes against its own commitment to adjudicate the future of all 6 parts of erstwhile royal state of Jammu and Kashmir. What are the 6 parts of Jammu and Kashmir? Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit-Baltistan, Pak and Aksai Chin with India. What does adjudicate? It's a verb. Make a formal judgment. Judge, a judge. For example, the court can adjudicate on this dispute. And erstwhile is nothing but former, old, past, sometime. For example, they are erstwhile enemies. So, and the next one, if we move on, Ladakh, the claims to Siachen and Sir Creek that have been the subject of several discussions between India and Pakistan are also a regressive step. While both sides have reached an impasse on Siachen, the Sir Creek agreement. What is impasse? Noun. Deadlock, stalemate, checkmate, dead end. For example, the dispute had reached an impasse as neither side would compromise. Okay. And the next one is, either way, both were without doubt. Both they are pakka, confident. Without doubt. Disputed areas in Pakistan unilateral claim over them is not helpful or conducive to future resolution. Yes, of course. Finally, the move on Jangad, a former princely state whose accession to India was accepted by Pakistan, opens up a whole new dispute. While Jangad was in contention at the time of partition, the issue was successfully resolved after a referendum was conducted there in February 1948, in which an overwhelming 95% of the state's residents voted to stay with India. Okay, what is this Hyderabad, Jangad and Kashmir? Pakistan, and in the time of India and Pakistan independence, we got a question for these 3 states whether they will stay with India or else they will be independent or they'll move to the Pakistan. So 95% of the applicants said they will move on to India. So Jangad is a place which is in India. As New Delhi, also I forgot to say, even if you in your 10th class social studies also you get a question, it's very important. As New Delhi considered its next move on this provocation, it should be prepared for Pakistan taking all the issues it has raised with its new map to the international stage. Pakistan's actions, while completely bilateral, means two matters come in conjunction with map-related issues. India faces today on 2 other fronts, with China at the line of actual control on Ladakh, and with Nepal at Kalpani and Lemyudra, which Nepal's government had also issued a new map about. It's a very critical situation for India. They said here 2 situations, but there are 3. One is India is facing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Other one is China. This dragon, we call it as dragon. China's Ladakh issue. And this Nepal, again it started a new issue, or long back it is, and the Nepal's issue. It's very in critical position. It is surely no confidence that all 3 countries objected to the map New Delhi had issued in November 2019, albeit for different reasons. And New Delhi must be well prepared to deal with 3-pronged cartographic challenge it will face in the coming months. Yes, of course, India, couple of Indias, New Delhi, it must be fixed in any situation or any time. It should be ready and it should be confident to deal with any situation which comes to India, which India has to face. I am very thankful to everyone who are watching this video.